Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog, wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe and in America. Well, it is another brand new day. Thank God for today. Wherever you are, I need you to be up and doing. This is Salon's Blog once again. João Felix to Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, as a Chelsea fan, you should be excited about this signing. Yes, I know many of you out there, you are not really happy about it. But I can tell you, João Felix is coming to add another extra to the squad. Our attacking options right now. Enzo Maresca will have no more excuses. Yes, no more excuse for Enzo Maresca. All we need right now is Victor Osimhen. You agree with me? Look, Victor is coming to Chelsea. Whatever it is, or whatever it will take the board, they will surely get Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. But quickly, you see, João Felix is back to Chelsea. Here we go. Deal in place with Atletico Madrid and his agent, Jorge Mendes. Contract until June 2030 plus option for João, as he traveled today for the medical test. Yes, he's coming to London today for the medical test. Already booked. Medical test already booked. Gallagher to Atletico. Conor Gallagher now on his way also to Atletico. That is how it is. We are losing Conor Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen. I am personally not happy about it, and I'll keep saying it. Gallagher to Atletico Madrid is like selling the heart of Chelsea. Last season, our best midfielder. Our best midfielder last season. Our deputy captain is Conor Gallagher. Cobham product is Conor Gallagher. It is sad, and I'm not happy about it. But well, those up there making the decisions, I just want to wish that they will insert into the clause, buyback clause. I wish they will insert anything like that in his contract. In the future, we can never tell. Enzo Maresca's system might not take us far. We might like to have him back. Another coach will come in and we need a player like Conor Gallagher. For how long? Ladies and gentlemen, Gallagher to Atletico Madrid, João Felix to Chelsea. Here we go. Now, listen to me carefully. You see, Maresca is making boss moves. It's a fact. Enzo Maresca is making boss moves. He's taking Chelsea by the scruff of the neck. Yes, it's the same thing Pep Guardiola and Arteta did at City and at Arsenal. It is. They came in and weed out unsuitable players, including big names in the dressing room. Do you remember Yaya Toure, Man City? All of us were like, why is Pep treating this guy like that? One of the best midfielders then in the Premier League. Yaya Toure, all of a sudden, Pep Guardiola just got rid of him. Now, as a manager, you need that authority. As a manager, you need that authority. Yes. Backed by the club to work and be respected by the squad. It's stamping your authority. It is stamping your authority, yes, on the players in the dressing room. Anyone that has a problem with that should walk away. It is very important. You have to be strong and firm in your decision making as a manager and allow you to build a loyal squad. That is what Enzo Maresca wants to do. Ladies and gentlemen, suitable for your style of football, the Maresca style of football. Getting rid of Conor Gallagher, most probably he has his own reason. Just as Pep started it and nobody understood him. Arteta did it and no one understood him. Can we give Maresca the opportunity to build something strong for the future? You see, when Arteta did it, the media claimed he was losing the dressing room. But he was making the dressing room his own. Yeah, he was making the dressing room his own. Under his control, it worked perfectly. Today, we see where Arsenal is. Well, that is my take on the issues around our club, Chelsea Football Club. I understand Conor Gallagher has been authorized by Chelsea to travel to Madrid within the next 24 to 48 hours. Deal was already done for 42 million euros fee, and Simeon was pushing again for it to be done and on time. All done between Gallagher and Athletic. All done between Athletic and Chelsea. Here we go. Now, Conor Gallagher is expected at Madrid, hopefully today. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, and we understand there are a number of players that Atletico want to unveil tomorrow at the stadium, and they want Gallagher to be part of the unveiling. They want him to be part of the celebration. And that is the reason why they insisted that the deal should be sealed on time. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, Chelsea fans, you see, our next game is against Servette. FC Servette from Switzerland. It is a home game. Yeah. Conference League group stage qualification. How prepared are we? In my next episode, I'll be talking more on that. Watch out for exclusives on the next episode, including Victor Osimhen issue, the latest on Victor Osimhen. But quickly, you see, João Felix is scheduled to undergo his medical today at Cobham with a fee understood to be £42 million fixed plus 4.3 million in add-ons, which make the deal eventually worth in excess of £46 million. Yes, £46 million in all, or 46.3. Ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, how much did Chelsea make on Conor Gallagher? Balance it, plus and minuses. We are even in deficit. Well, quickly, let me give some shout out. And remember, we are on TikTok. Salon's blog on TikTok. If you are new here, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Before I continue, I want to give a shout out before I go to my last news item on my menu here. It is hot breakfast for you, wherever you are. Very hot breakfast. Don't go anywhere. Chris Williams said, Haaland did nothing except the goal. You are very right. I posed the question yesterday. Apart from the goal that Erling Haaland scored, what else was his contribution to the Man City squad that beat Chelsea 2-0? And personally, I agree. He did nothing except that goal that he scored. Yes, big shout out to you out there, Chris Williams. Very big shout out to you out there. You are one of my loyals, commenters. Let me use the word, yes. He said Nkuku and Palmer, best position is 10. Pedro Neto and Madueke, best position is the right wing. And Sterling, Jackson, and Modric, best position is the left winger. Exactly so. I see the point is, when you look at the game we started against Man City, Maresca used Nkuku on the left flank and used Palmer on the right. That is the reason why Sterling was not part of the Monday squad. And Noni Madueke, even though was part of the Monday squad, he did not start the game. At the time that we needed 1 versus 1 situation where Noni Madueke could take on the defense of Man City, we don't have the men to do that. We're now limited to Cole Palmer's start. And Cole Palmer is a type, if he has the space, if he has it around him, he can deliver the ball. His passes will go through. But one-on-one situations, it's difficult for Cole Palmer. Sterling was equally not in the matchday squad. That is why when you saw Pedro Neto came in the second half, there was a little bit of fluidity in that side of the field. So I agree with you, Chris Williams. Big shout out to you once again, Chris Williams. Yeah, right now we are being told that Sterling is very likely to leave Chelsea. We still have about 13 days to go for the transfer window to end. Sterling is likely to leave Chelsea this season. And then you also said Taylor really dealt with Chelsea, with us, and not starting Sterling today damaged a lot already. He didn't start, and he's not even on the bench against Man City. Only Sterling, Palmer, and James knows how to press Man City. Nkuku and Pedro Neto are not there yet. You see, if you watch Raheem Sterling carefully, in any of our games against Man City, he always scores a goal. He always scores against Man City. That is his former team. He knows them very well. And he has the antidote to destroy them. Unfortunately, Maresca did not even put him on a match day, team sheet. And we ended up not scoring a single goal. So you are right there on point, Chris Williams. Big shout out to you once again. I like it when people are being critical and analytical. Well, this one says we need Sterling. He says we need Sterling. We need Osimhen, Jackson, and Palmer behind them. All right, Sterling, Jackson, and Osimhen behind them. All right, big good observation out there. Big shout out to you. This one says we need him now as our striker. Talking about Victor Osimhen, right? Okay, big shout out to you out there. Let me have your name and where you are watching from. Your name will help me to be able to give you a bigger shout out next time, please. This one says, I don't know what Enzo sees in Sanchez that he rests his hope in him. Enzo will succeed at Chelsea if he stops repeating the same fucking deliberate errors. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I will not like to use the rest of the word that being used there. But big shout out to you out there, ladies and gentlemen. Your name is not here. Please let me have your name and where you are watching from. This one is from where? Joel Ifeanyi say, bros, Chelsea has signed Victor Osimhen already. I believe that too. Chelsea, definitely. Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea. I believe that. The next one from my good friend Kamara Kemo. He says, if Chelsea want to play Champions League football next season, then we have to bring in Victor Osimhen. It looks like everybody wants Victor Osimhen in Chelsea. It is very, very clear. The evidence is already written on the wall. We need a striker like Osimhen. We need Osimhen in Chelsea right now. Big shout out to you out there, Kamara Kemo. Yes. This one's coming from Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa. Big shout out to you wherever you are. He said, that Anthony Taylor doesn't like Chelsea at all. I don't know why they always assign him with Chelsea. That is a question we are asked. Maybe we need to start protesting. Maybe we need to start protesting on that. All right. Big shout out to you out there, Vanessa. Wherever you are, let me have your location, please. Let me know where you are watching from. This one says the name is what? Felicia Ojekunle. Big shout out to you out there. He said Akin 50-50 from Togo. Okay, you are from Togo. You are watching from Togo. They played well, but we need complete striker to be imposed and threaten the opponent's defenders and clinical number 9. I understand you are in Togo, you are a French man or a French lady. Well, big shout out to you out there. Yes, you can write it in French. We understand it. We will understand it. Yeah. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Ça va bien. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Salon's Blog, and quickly let me go to my last issue here before I let you go. You see, I am excited today because after today, I believe between now and Friday, Victor Osimhen issue should be sorted out. As we speak, Chelsea has officially rejected Romelu Lukaku's offer from Napoli. Ladies and gentlemen, the amount Napoli presented, £25 million, shortfall of Chelsea's 38 million. Napoli, you guys need to come back again. This Italian team, I said it before, if you remember, the Italian team, they seem to be smart in doing business. You priced Victor Osimhen 120 million euro. You don't want to reduce it, but you want Chelsea at the cheapest cost. You want Romelu Lukaku at the cheapest ever rate. We can't agree to that terms. Come back again. Yes, maybe 32 million pounds, will accept it. And they also want Romelu Lukaku on loan with obligation to buy. Personally, I have no issue with that. Loan with obligation, in footballing terms, it simply means that automatically the player is yours, but you're only deferring the payments. That is what it means. Loan with obligation, the player will automatically be their player at the end of the season, not coming back to Chelsea any longer. The obligation clause simply means that they are deferring the payments. The payments will only reflect in their account statement next year, not now. And all these things are being done because of the PSR rule. So many clubs now are being wise. Victor Osimhen, Napoli wants to give Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, and Chelsea wants Victor Osimhen loan with an option to buy. And there's a clear difference between the two. An option to buy means that Chelsea is not obliged to buy him. At the end of the season, Chelsea can decide, okay, we are good to go. We like him. We want to continue. And Napoli are rejecting that offer. Now, when it's obligation to buy, it means whether the player performs or not, whether you like him or not, at the end of the season, that clause is triggered. And this is where the problem is. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Osimhen, he himself don't want to come on loan. He wants a permanent deal. Victor wants a permanent deal. As we speak, the whole negotiations right now taking place between Chelsea and Napoli, it's just about these two things. Loan with obligation to buy or loan with option to buy. If the two clubs can agree on these two, which Napoli already rejected option to buy, the player rejected option to buy. What the player wants is a permanent sale, permanent deal. He doesn't want his future should still remain in the air at the end of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, if Chelsea can resolve this thing with them, then I believe by the end of this week we should be hearing the great news. Here we go. Quickly, like I said earlier on, João Felix travels to London today for his medical ahead of the signing of the contract. 6 years plus 1 year option. Conor Gallagher flies to Madrid also to complete his Atletico Madrid move, and we will unveil him, or he will be unveiled on Wednesday, like I said to you earlier on. He just been confirmed here by Ben Jacobs. He will be unveiled tomorrow, Wednesday, at the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, like I promised you, I'll be back in the next one with more exclusives. I'll see you guys when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.